Hey guys, how's it going? Just thought I'd do a very quick demonstration of a newish radio I've picked up from eBay. This is the FDC FD-880. It's a dual band radio. It will do VHF and UHF. It will pump out 5 watts on UHF, 4 on VHF, and you can transmit and receive anywhere between 136 and 174 VHF and 400 to 480 on UHF. You can also program up to 128 channels on this if you so desire. So taking a look at the radio, at the top we've got the emergency light up here, which is just a LED that if you hold down this red button at the side here, it will light up. There you go, it's pretty bright, very useful in the dark, and you just turn that one back off by pressing the same button again. You can also press the red button at the side to emit a tone, which is also broadcast too. Moving to the left, you've got the transmit and receive LED. It lights up blue when you're receiving and red when you're transmitting. And to the right of that, you've got the volume control, which goes from very quiet to extremely loud, much louder than you'd probably ever need it. And below that is the channel selection knob, which you can turn just to select whatever channel you want to receive on and transmit on. On the LED display itself, you can configure different options here to display either the channel name or the frequency. I've got the channel name and the channel number here, so channel name repeater 3, which is here in Sydney, and just channel 33, just to show what CB channel I'm currently on. On the side, as I said, you got the emergency slash light button, the push to talk button. This top button here, if you press it once, you change over to FM radio, and you'll notice the radio will jump back to the channel when it receives a signal. And the button at the bottom here, if we take it out of that mode, the button down the bottom here, if you press it once, it'll turn on a stopwatch, which you can control by pressing this button again. So start, and then press it again to stop, start, stop, and if you press the top button, it'll reset it back to 0, and then obviously as soon as you start receiving a signal again, it'll jump back to the channel. The menu itself is pretty powerful. You just press the menu button to jump into that. You can set everything from the squelch level to the color backlight as well. There's 2 different colors of blue, and there's like a creamy whitish color for the backlight display here, and a whole bunch of other stuff as well, controlling the power of the radio, so you can change it from to be high power to low power. So that, yeah, there's a squelch setting there, power high, you can change that to low as well. And a whole bunch of other settings as well, which I'll flick through very quickly. So yeah, changing your transmit and receive CT/CSS tones, changing the channel names, etc., even allowing you to delete the channel, etc. So I'll just get back out the menu by pressing the exit button here. On the keypad itself are a whole bunch of shortcut keys to take you to different menus. So for instance, if you want to get to the power menu, you can press menu and then press 2. And that'll take you straight to the power menu, so it's pretty easy to jump around. There you go, back to the exit. The transmit and receive on this radio is very good. It's probably not as good as the Retivis, which is in one of my other videos if you want to watch that. I do find that transmit power on this radio is very good, but yeah, the receive is leaves a little to be desired. It's not as good as the Retivis, so just something to keep in mind. There you go, so the receive itself and the repeater here in Sydney is not great, but it kind of works. I mean, that's just a whole bunch of noise right now, which is pretty much what you get from that repeater anyway. There you go. On the back side, you got the charging port there, a very strong belt clip, and the battery slides off pretty easy. You basically slide this slider here downwards, and the battery will pop out. Thanks for watching, guys.